Welcome to the Sold Too Early Sports Card Podcast. I pulled more teeth today for my dog than hits out of my boxes. That's Kai. I'm Dr. Do Nothing. Do you understand now the intro, Kai? It's a do a
Yeah, I
joke,
forgot
right?
you were ripping those. How'd you do?
I didn't do well. I mean, the best hit was...
Well, what did you open? You opened a case or boxes?
I opened 6 boxes of 2025 Topps basketball. I was going to wait for like Topps Chrome or something, but frankly, I'm a crackhead and I was going to open it anyway. And then 2 boxes of Bowman Chrome football. Best hit was Lincoln Mendoza from Indiana. You got a base auto of him, which is not a bad card anyway. He's projected,
Yeah, he's probably literally the best guy you can pull,
5.
honestly.
Yeah, so base auto of him, some other stuff. Nothing really good out of the boxes. I'm not surprised by that.
Did you get anything out of the basketball or no?
What's that?
Did you get anything like relevant out of the basketball or
Not really?
Dang, that's kind of wild.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, oh my god, my dog is really barking, so whatever. Yeah, I hear her. Hopefully you guys don't hear Sophie too loudly. But yeah, I ripped the boxes. Like, I only rip wax now at this point, like once a year, give or take. And I had the break credit from CompC. I wasn't going to take it out of the account. It's just like, you had told me to possibly leave it in the account, like see if anything was ever going to come up on CompC that I'd want to buy. I have no interest in their platform whatsoever. I just send them all the stuff that I'm not going to run through Speedy or stuff that ran on auction on my eBay and like didn't get paid for. And like, I just want to get out of the house. Like it's a dumping ground. And if I can turn that,
you can send them everything from your boxes now.
I mean, honestly, I kind of am prepping another box for them. Like, if it becomes like the graveyard of my final allotment of stuff, that's fine, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Hang on. Oh. Okay, how you doing? Sorry, I was answering a DM about a card I was trying to buy.
No, I mean, nothing too crazy is going on. I mean, trade deadline just happened in real life, so there was some crazy stuff happen. Nothing really card relevant, I feel like, but
you've done quite well card wise lately. I obviously have taken a little bit more of a step back. We have Dallas this coming week. I will not be attending. You're not coming either. You had some very nice auctions go off. Congratulations to you. I know that some of them are still pending payment. I'm not going to allude to the cards because that is your business if you want to announce that shit. But like,
you know what's funny though? I've had quite a few people ask if I'm going to Dallas. Is it like going to be good or something?
I mean, it's so like, it's the last major show of the year. Maybe you can call this Chicago Spectacular major show. When I think about the tiers of shows, and I've said this a few times, so this is not new information. National is number 1. It's its own S tier. A tier is, frankly, Fanatics Fest. I think it deserves to be in that right. Fanatics Fest and Burbank are in their A tier. B tier, I would even call it its own separate tier of B, like B plus is Dallas. The only reason why it's not in that A tier is because it just happens so much. That show is 6 times a year. Like,
yeah,
if Dallas was 4 times a year, which I'm not asking for or want, it'd be in the A tier. Like, the fact that Dallas is 6 times a year is amazing. It gives a lot of ability to reset and recalibrate all the good stuff, and I really like that fact about it. But it is B plus tier in and of itself because of the fact that it happens so often. But frankly, it's an A show, just too often. And the other B tier shows would be like Chicago, Nashville, maybe Chantilly, maybe Minnesota, maybe Atlanta. Like, there's a lot of.
I've never been, but like Shipshawana, you could probably throw in there.
I was thinking about saying that Midwest Monster, which might be the same show actually. I don't know if that's the same show technically or not. Like, there's a lot of those shows where it's like B tier is like maybe worth traveling to if you're out of the state. Like, I could recommend Nashville sometimes for people, but other times not. Like Mikey of Mikey's Cards, who's one of our best friends in this industry, lives driving distance away and like occasionally goes to that show, and he's driving distance. He's not even flying. He doesn't go every single time. And Atlanta, I don't go to anymore. You've been to
no one
twice?
Yeah, I went I think I went the very first time they did it. You were at that one too, right?
That
That
was
was the
not the
first.
first. No, I definitely did not go to that show the first time it happened.
Was that not the first time it happened when we went to the
It had
game?
to be like the second or third time because like, people still like
Oh,
that show.
oh. But yeah, I've been like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I'll never go again though. So
Yeah. Like then you get like I would call those B tier shows like regional shows that possibly are worth traveling to. Like if
yeah,
you do this full time, you have to go to at least a B tier show, if not once a month, then twice. Like and obviously there's way more shows than that. Like if you live in Texas, you might go to the Austin Card Show, which is like a 250
yeah.
table show. Like those are C, D, and E tier shows. Like not in an insulting way, but like when I think of major card shows, like we're a national podcast and like you're in Florida, I'm in New Jersey. If I say Minnesota Card Show, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. If I say the Freehold New Jersey Sports Card Show
Yeah, I know what that
happening this
is.
weekend, exactly. It's just like, what the fuck does that mean to you?
I'm actually setting up there.
Yeah, you're gonna be 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
You should actually, in all seriousness, now that we're talking about shows, I'm like already thinking about 2026.
I thought you were about to tell me to set up there.
No. I'm telling you should come to Fanatics Fest with me in July of next year because that
I mean, I wouldn't be like totally opposed to it. It just has to make sense.
It's not going to financially. I'm not going to sit here, Kai, and tell you that it's going to.
What are the what am I looking for? The specs on a like table for that, like last year's at least.
It's the most expensive show in the country set up.
What do you get though? Is it like a 4K or is it like
So I set up last year with Robert Harold, and I was supposed to actually set up with Kendall. Konami card. He couldn't make it, unfortunately. What? I love those guys.
I'm just surprised Kendall is doing that.
I don't know why I think Kendall was going because he and Rob were like pretty good friends. And I'm friends with Rob too. Rob's a great guy, but like they're like closer. I don't know if like it was just like, yeah, the boys are gonna do this, like let's go, like we convinced Kendall to go, or like Kendall wanted to go, like wanted to go to New York, like I'd never been. I don't know. I'm not putting words in his mouth, but it was originally gonna be us three. Kendall couldn't make it, so it was Rob and I. And then Joe and Max. I forget Joe's Instagram. It's the same. It's like it's some card collector bullshit.
One of the 8 Joes.
Yeah, it's. I feel really bad because I set up with Joe at the National 2 years ago, and I should know his Instagram, but I just forgot it at this moment in time. But whatever. So you get for $3,500, 3 tables and 4 showcases. And you have to rent more. And obviously, these tables can fit 3 showcases each, so you have to rent at least 5 more showcases realistically.
So essentially, like a grand plus.
I would say the operating cost of that show, for me, as someone who commutes into that show from New Jersey, is about $1,500 to $2,000 for the show, which is in line with what I pay for a Dallas. But I also then get to sleep in my own bed. And frankly, at that point, Kai, if you came to New Jersey and didn't want to spend, or I should say New York, you know what I mean, like $800 for a hotel because that'd be ridiculous, I'd put you up for 3 nights. I wouldn't care. Like,
wow, have sleepovers.
I mean, listen. I can make this arrangement now and tell Casey to go fuck off. Like that's not. I'm not asking for her approval. I just might do it.
It's not like available to book stuff yet, is it?
I don't know. The first time it happened, I was booked under my name, EJ Dynasty Mode, Rock Paper Scissors Co. Whatever his.
Yeah, because that's something where if I do it, I'm definitely gonna book it like 4 months out, probably.
Well, you have to. You are flying in from Florida, like.
Yeah.
Me, it's different because like I will go. There's no reason for me not to go. I know when I came home from Burbank, I wanted to go to the Burbank Card Show. I'm friends with the showrunner of the Burbank Card Show. He's a very nice guy. He had like a 45-minute conversation with me last year about the show. And when I was leaving the show this past time, he had a conversation with Casey and I for like 20 minutes. He's a nice fellow. I want to support his show. I'd rather be in Anaheim. I fucking hate New York City. I can't do that, though. It doesn't make sense to fly across the country, even if the show is comparable, to add $3,000 plus of business expenses, plus probably going on vacation, too, and bringing Casey. Unless Casey just wants to go, like kind of what happened this past year, where I was not doing the Anaheim show, and then my wife wanted to go and I made it work, then I'm not gonna go, and I'm not gonna go to California this year. And I dropped my controller in my bed. I really want to go, but it's a terrible thing for our industry. We already know that, everyone's aware of it. And then there's Dallas happening too at the same time, and that's going to be the single worst Dallas card show in a post-COVID era ever.
Yeah, it's a tough one because my cost would probably be about equal to go to either of them. I think. I don't know which one. I'm assuming Burbank would be better card wise. I feel like Fanatics would be more fun though, so I don't know.
It's tough because like you've never been to New York City, right?
No, I've never been to either of the two places.
So would you bring your girlfriend or no?
I mean, if she wanted to go, yeah. I don't know though.
Here's what it comes down to. I don't like New York City at all, but I also work in New York City for multiple years. I've not been in New York City consistently since COVID. I worked in the city for 4 years. I fucking hate New York City. I do. But there is something to it if you're not from that area. And the only time I ever liked New York City is like Christmas time, like what's going to start happening. So like obviously that's not relevant to now. Otherwise, New York City, especially in the summer, dude, smells like trash. Looks like trash.
I was gonna say, is it like worth even like adventuring in the summertime?
You should. What I would do if I were you, because you got to remember too now, because Fanatics Fest is growing. I would fly in Wednesday. I'm flying Wednesday morning, honestly, because like Tallahassee or wherever you would fly out of to
Orlando, yeah.
Orlando to New York is a 2.5 hour flight, 3 hour flight.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It happens all the time. I would get in very early on Wednesday, check into your hotel. I would go fucking explore. I would go to Central Park, go to Times Square, do all the touristy bullshit that you're supposed to do anyway. Go get mugged, like a very New York classic thing.
It's very touristy.
Get a dirty dog. No, go explore for a day. Actually, a day and a half, because the show on Thursday is like a VIP opening thing, other BS like that. I might not even bother going to that. I'm not sure yet. I've not thought it through yet, but I will eventually put some brain power behind that. And then Friday, Saturday, be at the show, leave Sunday. Like, there's no reason to be at the show on Sunday if you're going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. We'll see. I'd like to go. I'd like to at least do one of them, obviously, since they're at the same time. So,
yeah, I would tell you Anaheim is way more fun. Anaheim is a way more fun location because you are literally walking distance from Disney World.
I live in Orlando and I don't even know which one's here.
That you should know which one is Disney World and Disneyland.
I couldn't tell you. And I've been like 10 times. I couldn't tell you which one it is.
You have autism, is what I
haven't been to any of them in like 5 years. It just gets boring, so I don't know which one's which.
I mean, that's fair. Epcot, though, man. Epcot is goated.
That's the only one I haven't been to.
What's wrong with you?
I know.
Epcot.
I told you I haven't been in the last 5 years, and I turned 21 in the last 5 years. So
you know what? That's fair. I'll give you that. Go to Epcot. Epcot's way more fun.
I would like to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fly down. I don't give a shit. Like, make a
do
day
it.
trip.
If they would do an Orlando Fanatics, that'd be perfect. And then we could go.
Hey, we were supposed to have that. Remember?
I know, right? And the fake hurricane ruined everything.
2 years ago, was it, or last year?
It would have been. I think that was last year, right? Pretty
yeah,
sure
actually, I think it was last year because
didn't they claim it was like due to hurricane damage, even though nothing really happened?
So last year I was still in the apartment. I had not moved yet. I remember us having this conversation. It was supposed to be like around this time last year.
Yeah. It was like late summer, early fall, winter-ish time.
Yeah.
So.
What a joke, man.
I know. That would have been a fun show because we really don't have anything like actually in Orlando that's like good.
Your closest major show is Nashville, Atlanta.
Well, they have
Dallas.
They have like decent ones in like Tampa and stuff like that. But that's like it's not worth really driving 3 hours for like a 150 table show. That's like
No,
not
that's
that great.
pathetic. That sucks.
Yeah. There's really not much even in Florida, honestly. So
Which is weird. You think Florida would actually be a decent hotbed for sports cards?
they had that Miami show. I forgot. I don't know how it ended up going. I ended up not being.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that.
But that's also like a 5 hour drive. So if it wasn't like really good, it wouldn't have been worth going.
Yeah, but that's more like people. That was more of like a luxury show where people like go either with money or want to have money. Miami itself is extremely expensive from everything I've obviously seen and heard. I've never been. I would like to go. I think when that show had happened last year, I was either about to quit my job or like in the process of quitting my job, so I didn't do anything, obviously. And even now, with the dog, like my priorities are not in traveling to shows as much. And I already know, dude, in 2026, I'm skipping 2 Dallases right off the bat. I'm missing the September show for my brother's wedding, one of my brother's weddings, and I'm missing the July 18th show, obviously, because Fanatics Fest.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty rational, though. Like, you can also just sell your tables. So it's really not the end of the world.
Oh my god, dude! I'm so thrilled I sold my tables this show. Like, I think as we get into now the dog days of the NFL season, obviously trade deadline just happened. We know who's a buyer and a seller right now because it literally just happened. Baseball season's over. Basketball just began. The Nets are 0-6. Like, I saw that. I'm like, yep, that's expected. Jesus. It's really bad. It's like this is a time where if you didn't dump your basketball into the preseason hype, you're selling it now. Football, dude, I won my first eBay card for myself in the last year. Today, this morning, like 7 a.m. and I'll show it to you. Actually, I felt I got a pretty good deal on this.
I'm excited to see what it is.
Well, I sent it in the chat this morning, but
wait,
like,
did you? I totally didn't see that.
That's fine. I will.
I probably did. I'll probably recognize it when you show it.
This felt like a very, very good deal.
Yeah, I didn't see that. No.
206. I'm into it for 225 after taxes for Jaden Daniels. And actually, his name is misspelled. I didn't even realize that. Nice.
There's nothing better when they either misspell a name or they just put like RPA, so like rookie, patch, and auto don't come up.
Like, at least I'm practicing what I preach, because I don't know if I said this on the podcast last week or I just said in the group chat. I said I was going to buy Jaden Daniels. I think it actually probably was honestly yesterday or 2 days ago because like he got hurt. So I don't care that this is cheap. I'm happy I got it. I know he's hurt. He's probably going to be done for the year at this point. Like, why bring him back?
Yeah, they suck too.
Like, this is such a good, not even buy low candidate, but just like, he's going to still be trendy. It's not licensed, whatever. I'm into a 225. I don't fucking care. Like, it doesn't matter.
Got to get that sales tax exemption, Dave.
I don't buy enough on eBay.
Can you hit view order details?
No, that's gonna get my information. I don't want to do that. Hi, I've been on the internet for quite a long time. You got to remember that. I've been dealing with old school RuneScape scams longer than you've been alive.
That's not exactly true. That's not true.
Listen, the days of RuneScape scams have trained me very well.
Have you played recently? I remember you were in a little bit of a phase.
I have not. I thinking the dog has convinced me not to play RuneScape right now. I really, really, really want to. It's one of those things where like you think about it and it makes you happy, and then you start playing. It's like I fucking want to die.
That's one of the only like OG games out of that whole like category that I've never played one time.
You didn't play World of Warcraft or anything?
No, I was more of like a Minecraft.
But Minecraft's like 15 years old now, so I can't even say you're wrong.
That came out when I was like 9 or 10, I think.
Jesus. Yeah, video games make I mean, I'm 29, so I'm obviously a little bit older than you, but like, I played the NES, dude. Like, I had older brothers, so like, I had even retro consoles to me. The NES is like 40 years old now.
Yeah, GameCube is like my version of that.
Oh god, I love the GameCube.
Smash on the GameCube was elite.
Super Smash Brothers Melee might be the game I played the most in my entire life.
Yeah.
It's that. It's Final Fantasy X on PS2. It's I'm gonna group Madden and NFL. You know, all the sports games I'm gonna group into one. That's
Madden for sure. The OG Battlefront. I put a lot of hours in on that. Star Wars Battlefront.
I played two. I played a lot of Battlefield 2.
Okay, fair enough. I played 1 and 2. Those were probably my most played games ever.
Those are phenomenal.
Modern Warfare 2 as well. That's
Modern Warfare 2 is up there. Battlefield 3, I played a lot of.
Never got into Battlefield.
Can you get the new Battlefield game, by the way?
I could.
I'll play with Joe. Has it too.
Crossplay on that?
What?
Crossplay is on
There's crossplay. I'll tell Joe. Like, we'll get it. Kendall plays as well.
Oh, you guys already do like this?
I played once with Kendall.
Oh. So I've heard it's like basically a more realistic COD. Is that accurate?
Yeah, you can't run into like an empty build. You have to like play like strategically. You can't just like run into open fire. You will get shot and die.
Interesting.
Like there is a
learning
I could get
curve. It. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Do it. Like we played Helldivers 2 for a couple weeks. And that was Helldivers 2 was a lot of fun. It just was not conducive to crossplay.
Yeah. I've been thinking about if I should start buying new shooting games on PC.
You have your custom PC though, right?
Yeah. I mean, all my friends have Xbox though, so it's like usually just easier, but like I'm just playing with you guys, I feel like it can almost be better on PC.
Yeah, but you get crossplay too though. Like I should also re-download Fortnite and play with your friends too. You guys are good.
They actually played.
We won a lot when I played with like was it Sutton and Matt? Was that who I played with, or is that okay? Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
That's a fun.
We got a lot of wins when we were all playing for those few weeks.
I'm down to keep playing. I just gotta re-download it. Like the issue now is like I've gotten old now because I go to bed like 10:30 because I'm just so fucking tired from the dog. Like hopefully that breaks in a couple months, but like I've gotten old quickly.
You can just give her sleeping pills.
I don't think I want to do that. It's not really something I'm encouraged to do.
Well, we have one more thing to mention actually before we move on. You want to talk about your fantasy matchup?
Obviously, I knew you were going to go there. So in our Dynasty League, I'm 4-5 now. I bought Puka Nacua in our Dynasty League for
everything.
2 firsts, 2 seconds, and Jameson Williams, who frankly, Jameson Williams is actually not.
It was 3 firsts.
No, we only have 2. Remember?
Oh, I forgot.
That's why I did it. Because, like, frankly, my opinion is like, trying to win this year. It doesn't matter. Next year, I think my team is set up to do well. It doesn't happen. I lost to Kendall because of Breece Hall and CJ Stroud while losing 4 starters. What?
Worst team in the league for reference.
Worst team in the league.
First win of the season.
First win of the season. He beat me by 12 points with 4 starters on the bench, and CJ Stroud and Breece Hall going for 80 points. I then lose to Matt, who's the second worst team in the league, because Brock Bowers drops 50 points. So I literally lost on the last play of that game where he scored that touchdown.
Yeah.
So I am not making the playoffs this year. It is what it is.
You could go on a run.
I'm not. It's not going to happen. You're not going to make it either, I don't think. Like.
Yeah, I would have to go on a run here.
It's we both got fucked.
I'm half a game out, which is really stupid with the stupid ties, but
at least I beat you, and like that gives me joy. But no, I am going to miss the playoffs this year. It's fine. I still like my team, and frankly, even with a mid first round pick this year and even a second, I'm not getting another Puka, so I don't like whatever.
You could get anything. It could even be Puka.
Well, I'll figure that out with the 3rd and 4th rounders I have because I got a couple of those from trading off some
undrafted free agents too.
Dynasty is very fun. I think what I've realized is you guys really overvalue your draft picks. And like, obviously I was doing that regardless when I traded my picks, but like, I don't care about now a mid first round pick and a mid-second rounder when I can get a player now who I think can lead me to a better spot and is only 24, 25. Like, I don't care about that asset. You really, I've realized, care way more about that asset in terms of draft picks.
I think you have to care about it more when you know you're not going to win that season.
Well, obviously now I know I'm not going to win the year, but like it's still going to be like, you got to remember this too, and this is reference for everyone who's listening as well. This is the weirdest league I've seen in terms of standings for a dynasty league. There are 4 teams with two or less wins. Then there's Kai and I in the middle at like 7th and 8th, and then 6 through 1 has like 5 wins. So it's very evenly split at the top. Kai and I are on the outside looking.
You also had a tie in the league to the exact
tie in the league as
100th of
well.
a point. So
it's really weird. We're like, yeah, I gave up my first and second rounder, and obviously next year too. But like, I'm not worried about that at this moment in time. But like, it's not a top 2 pick now. It's going to be 6 or 7, and he's going to get like what, a second round pick from the NFL draft, basically, who like could still be good, but it's not like he's getting the greatest wide receiver prospect out there. Like maybe he gets a tight end who is first round pick, or like the 5th running back, or like the 2nd or 3rd wide receiver. Like, okay. And it's not Puka Nacua.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
Second, 3rd, and 4th round picks I feel like are worthless.
I think you'll see whenever we do that, like rookie draft, it gets really interesting because I don't know, like picks become like super desirable like coming up to the draft and when the draft starts.
Because people are fucking bored.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And then after the draft, all the people that don't get drafted are undrafted free agents, and you can just go on waivers and pick them up and stuff. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's interesting. I would do the same trade all over again. I don't really care. I understand it didn't work out.
It's not a bad trade.
It's not a bad trade. Like, I understand that it's a bad trade in the fact that like I'm not going to make the playoffs this year, but like I make that trade 9 out of 10 times, and I'm happy with it 10 out of 10 times.
Unless he dies.
Well, Jameson Williams should learn how to catch. He has been so fucking bad this year.
Just stop throwing it to him.
That's why I'm happy I dumped him.
Yeah.
Like,
he might get traded at some point. He just signed a deal, though, I think, this offseason.
He's signed a 3-year deal. Yeah, and they're just not using him. Yeah. Every trade I've done in that league, I've been happy with. I traded essentially Sam Laporta for AJ Brown. I'm happy with that deal because he was playing well and then he missed a week, which is whatever. But like, since I got him, he's been a top 15 wide receiver. Laporta's done well. I'm happy for Nick who got him. And I got TJ Hawkinson, who's been fine. Needed a tight end. I traded Michael Pittman at a high value. Whatever. Wasn't going to start him anymore. Like, I'm happy with what I've done in that league. And yeah, I've had poor luck. And that's it. Like, those 2 wins that could have, or losses that could have been wins very easily. It happens. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a weird spot right now. Like, we're I'm not worried about missing Dallas. I'm not worried about like, I really am getting to the level now with cards where I have shows I'm responsible for New Jersey, and then I might sell off everything again and just kind of go into 2026 just like full cash, no real card.
How much do you have right now?
How many cards do I have, or how much cash I have for it?
Like, do you have a lot of cards, or is it like minimal? Like, what are we
talking about? Like 2.5 showcases worth of cards.
Oh, so you have a decent amount of cards.
I have a decent amount. Like, I still have shows I have to prep for, and like, there's a show coming in New Jersey, like 5 minutes from my house. I've done this show a couple times actually, where I want a bunch of bulk, like $30 to $100 cards, for the simple fact of like, it's in my backyard. I want bulk stuff for that. And I'll just sell everything.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I'm buying Pokemon cards right now. That's how weird it is.
I don't disagree with going after Pokemon. I just think like we are in such a, I don't believe in the high-end market at this moment in time.
Like just in general, or Pokemon high end?
in general.
I mean, we can have the conversation about what we were kind of talking about in the group chat. I don't know if that was last night or the day before, or whatever it was
Where
about.
we feel like everything's inflated and like
Yeah, just high end stuff getting quote unquote chilled, and it's kind of scary depending on what you're holding or what you're buying.
yeah, let's talk through that, and we'll talk about Snype actually, because I did
I
sign
forgot
up.
about that too. Yeah, I laughed
I'm
when I
an
saw your name on there.
yeah, I'm an elite member on Snipe, but let's get into the high end like conversation. Like, I really do believe that, and it's not that hard to coordinate at all. There is a massive shilling effort in our industry, and no one frankly cares because when you are, let's use Joe Burrow as an example because he's been hurt this year, and frankly, the Bengals have almost looked better with Joe Flacco, which is hilarious. Joe Flacco's been really freaking good. You get there? Oh, Kai's on mute. Maybe he's
Yeah, my
again,
mic got unplugged. Sorry. Yeah, they have
okay,
actually looked pretty competent with him.
which is very funny.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's prices should come down a good amount. They're kind of coming down a little bit, but like the ultra high end of Joe Burrow is going to stay at a pretty reasonable number because people who are severely overinvested in him are going to protect their assets as they should. It's a smart move financially and limit the damage. Now, I don't know if T-Law has any high-end collectors left anymore. They might have jumped off a couple
At least.
Yeah, they might have jumped off a couple buildings, but like you can't protect him anymore. T-Law might be the 20th best quarterback in the NFL. Like,
yeah, I think I said this in the chat, but I think one thing that people confuse a lot with Shilling is the fact that like a lot of people associate Shilling with like making fake accounts and like bidding up cards and not paying for them, which isn't really what's actually happening right now in all these auction houses and stuff. It's more of like people are bidding up basically their own cards so they don't get crushed on it, having other people bid them up and then paying for it.
didn't Pyron just get caught for that too?
Who?
P. Ryan or whatever.
Oh yeah. And basically what they're doing is just eating the auction house fee, which is a couple percent usually, and then selling the card to a repacker at whatever they bid it up to. And the repacker is unsuspecting. The person who gets it out of the repack thinks it sold for XYZ because they bid it up to that. And it's just a whole shebang of a mess where if it ever gets outlawed somehow, I mean, I said it, the market would probably come down at least like 20, 30, 40%.
Everyone wants an unregulated industry until people start doing unregulated things.
Yeah. And that's not even it's not even like a one-time thing. Like, I would venture to say at least like half the cards that are over a couple $1,000s are getting bid up like that.
Kai, it's happening.
Yeah.
In every single spectrum of the conversation, it's happening.
Yeah.
Am I condoning that behavior? Absolutely not. Am I acknowledging that's happening? Absolutely it is. And you would be naive to think it's not. We all want to not pay taxes. We all want to benefit from an industry that you can 100 extra money. If you bought Shohei Ohtani when he first signed with the Angels, you're probably way more than 100xing at that point. Like, you want to benefit financially from these gains, the best of your abilities, and you're going to be doing it with some questionable means when you compare it to ethical business.
Well, yeah, the auction houses would be stupid as well to bring it
Correct.
up and paying these people,
Dude,
because they're making money on every single one of these sales if they get paid.
The house always wins. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Now that's the difference though. If it's Shilling to where the cards aren't getting paid for, they don't make money, but they're paying for the cards, which is where it kind of differentiates from like old school Shilling.
It's a comp.
Yeah.
Who cares if I bought it again 4 times? It's a comp. Yeah. Like, you understand how easy that'd be to like manipulate like a player's market if you really wanted to? Hell, Kai, I will never buy Trae Young cards or Jaren Jackson Jr. cards because the Philippines loves to bid Trae Young cards up.
That's still a thing. I haven't looked at their cards.
Guess what, Kai? They kill Trae Young's market. I will never buy a Trae Young card my entire life.
Well, it's annoying because you can't even really buy one for yourself because they don't like sell for normal prices.
Well, yeah, and then every now and again you get card collector 1168121, who was watching insert YouTuber here, who loves sports cards and sports card repacks and whatnot breaks and whatever else, who buys a Trae Young for 80% of comps because they think he got a deal, and then finds out he's fucked and he lost
80% of the comp is more of like 400% of what it's worth.
Yep, and he lost hundreds or thousands of dollars, and now card collector 1181212 is out of sports cards.
Yeah. No, I mean it's funny because like I don't think anyone's like really like willing to talk about that because I feel like a lot of people are probably doing it that would be talking about it. So it's kind of funny, but whatever.
Kai, here's why I do what I do. I'm successful in sports cards, I would say. I'm not flaunting, but like I would say you and I are both successful. The difference is you do this full time to pay your rent, to support your girlfriend, to like pay for your expenses, everything else. I work a normal job still, not because I fucking can't do sports cards full time or that I don't want to. I do it so I don't have to fucking care. Like, it's so funny to me that like I don't have to go to Dallas this weekend to sell cards. I don't have to go and beg people to buy my repack or to join my whatnot stream or to make sure you're following me and watching my content. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is I have the ability to tell someone, go fuck yourself. I don't need your money and I don't need your cards. And that is power. That is the most powerful thing you can have in our industry is the ability to tell someone, your money doesn't work here. I don't need your cards.
For what it's worth, I've been doing that a lot lately too.
Good. Is it not a very powerful feeling?
I've blocked more people in the last like 2 weeks than like the last 2 years, probably.
Is it not a powerful feeling?
I mean, I don't know if I'd say powerful, but it's definitely nice.
Does it make you feel good?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
sure.
That's the power of it. You do not need their money or their cards. Yeah. I don't need anyone's cards. That's the funny thing about it. Like, I don't need to DM you and tell you to buy my card and, you know, basically cold calling people in their DMs, begging you to buy my item or to join my break or to join my whatnot or to join whatever else. I don't need to do that. People DM me all the time, selling me cards and buying cards for me. That's great. I can also tell them no. I have the ability to say no to that.
Yeah, and I think the weirdest thing is when people like DM you like their break they're doing on Instagram. I've never
that stopped. Thankfully, that stopped. I think years ago at this point, but like,
yeah,
it was happening for quite a while. I think that having a job means that I can tell someone in cards to go fuck themselves, and I can tell my job at some point in time I really ever want to go fuck yourself. I'll just go sell cards full time. I have power in both aspects.
You already don't work, Dave. Let's be real.
I work smart. I do not believe that working hard in my job will lead me to the life I want. Cards could, but I don't see it being like that.
We have to make a rip-off of what we're going to talk about next and call it BID, B-Y-D.
Oh, yes. Let's go into Snype. Can I show my account?
Probably. I haven't really looked into it, though, so don't dox yourself.
Well, I'm going to make sure I don't dox myself. So, Probstein launched his own auction site a couple days ago, maybe a week ago at this point in time. It's live. I mean this in all sincerity. And this is once again why I don't do cards full time or why I don't do a job full time. I mean this in all sincerity. This is the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen in sports cards my entire life. It is already outdated as a website and it's in fucking beta. There are so many weird design choices, not even from like an SEO or marketing perspective, just from a design and interfacing perspective. I truly do not understand what the fuck is happening here and why someone would approve this and not get the opinion of someone who is probably in at least their fucking 40s for an opinion on how to run and manage a site. It is trash. Yeah, I love it, and I can't wait to make deals happen on it and steal stuff because it's so bad.
One of the things that confused me the most is if you click the best rates in the middle.
It doesn't even, like, what the fuck does this mean?
Scroll down to the bottom, like the selling options. It's just very confusing. I do not understand the difference between the three. I understand one of them is like some sort of live whatnot show, but it doesn't really make any sense as to what the different options are to sell your card.
So let me go into this too, because I did some research. There are different tiers of buyers on Snype, which is fine. I think that's a smart idea. If you, Kai, are not a super bidder, which is what I am because I didn't want to do this, and an item sells for $100, you are automatically required to submit the card to CGC. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, what? If it doesn't sell for 100?
If you buy a raw item on Snipe and you're not an elite member, you have to automatically submit the card to CGC for grading.
Does it say that somewhere?
I will pull it back up in the email I found because I sent it to a group chat today and I started laughing.
That almost that almost feels like reverse of how it should. Like I feel like they should be CGCing the card before it goes live at auction.
Here is okay, I found the screenshot. 1 second.
That's so weird if that's accurate. So what do you have to pay for the different tier of bidder, I'm assuming?
No. If you are not a super bidder, any raw card that you purchase for above $100 will automatically be sent to CGC for professional grading at a competitive price of $12 per day.
Now, can you opt out, or is that just
automatically? Can you opt out? I don't know. Yeah. Automatically makes me think no. And this screenshot is literally from yesterday.
That is so strange. I wonder if it's like it doesn't really make any sense because they say at the bottom that they check the condition before they list it. So I'm not understanding what the purpose of that would be. Makes literally no sense. And it's
the biggest piece of dog shit. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. I fucking love it because this is going to be such a disaster.
So how do you differentiate between the type of bidder you are? Is it, you said it's not paid? I
applied to be a mega bidder.
That's a super bidder. That's not what it's called.
Whatever. I don't fucking care. Who cares?
What did you have to do?
I had to submit a personal reference for this. I texted PSA Al, and he was going to be my sponsor. I swear to God, by the way, that's actually I did that, and they approved within 2 minutes anyway.
The fuck,
Kai, I am a problem. I'm going to get banned on the site, and I fully understand that. So, Rick, when you see this, if you want some marketing help, reach out.
Yeah, I mean, the auctions themselves,
to do nothing.
They look terrible. I mean, I don't know how a live auction will look, but the ones they have listed look god awful. It's a little square.
So
with
yes, thank you. So already, Kai, I know you don't work in marketing or have a marketing background, but you're a smart guy. What is the problem here?
I don't know when it ends.
12 days. It ends in 12 days, Kai. Do you want to know the hours or the minutes or the seconds?
I don't.
Apparently fucking not. You're right. You don't want to know that. Oh, I have to click into the bid and it ends at midnight? And then, hey, Kai, here's your bid. Do you want to add a fucking comment? Why would I want to comment?
Shilled.
Why would I ever want to comment on an auction unless I'm going to threaten the person I am bidding against? What is the point of having this?
I was also reading, I don't know what it applies to, but like some auctions have extended bidding, some don't. Like, it's not very clear at all.
I don't remember. I did bid on this Paul Skeens, and we'll use this as the example.
That's where I saw your name at.
That's very funny. So let's.
Oh wait, that's so fucking stupid.
Wait, what? Next bid is 756, but the current max bid is 150.
That's your current max bid.
I didn't bid 750. Oh, okay. Now it's 731. Did it go up?
Why is there an option to place a bid and a snipe bid? Why would anyone place a normal bid unless you're shilling the card? Like, what? Because it says the snipe bid is applied with 3 seconds left. So what's going to happen on every single card is going to be at like 10% of comps, and everyone's going to put in snipe bids, and whoever randomly picks the craziest number is going to win the card on every card.
It's just the biggest piece of dog shit. And I'm not talking about like these high-end cards. Like, these are obviously going to pop off, and that's fine. There's going to be so many steals here. So many snipes, perhaps, I should say. It's just the biggest piece of dog shit. And there's also exclusive super bitter, exclusive only items. Oh
I
wait,
didn't realize there were 20,000 items live. Wait. Oh.
So this is a
Okay.
super bitter exclusive, Kai.
So I'm assuming everything over a certain price points potentially. What's in
Sure,
there?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
This site sucks. It's terrible.
Can you bid in cents or no?
What?
Can you bid in like cents at the end?
I'll try in a second, but like, let me see if it's on the site here again. We're proud to partner with CGC. Yeah, okay, so it is right here. Currently, all raw ungraded cards sold for $100 will automatically be submitted. When you submit cards CG3 through Snype, you'll be charged a flat fee of $12 per card. Great. You're charging me 12 more bucks to fucking have to rip this out.
Now, this doesn't say anything about being excluded from it if you're in the tier. Oh, there it is right there.
It does.
Okay. Never mind.
It's so bad.
All right, Dave, cut this part out of the video so we can steal all the cards.
Also, hang on, because we're on the live auction here.
These are Whatnot-esque shows, right?
Sure. This might be the single worst thing about it is the fucking 1 pixel moving text. I feel like I'm going goddamn insane with how slow this is. Scheduled auction. This is how they test also on the Spectrum. They make you read this. You can read it. If you can't read it in the speed, the text comes up. You get put on the short.
You get deported.
Scheduled auction at 8 p.m. on Monday, November 17th, 2025.
We should buy those 444 packs and open them all.
Also, I just realized this too. That doesn't include the time zone. I assume it's Eastern.
I would assume so. I know they're in like New Jersey or something.
Yes, but guess what, Mr. Probstein? There's other time zones. I don't know if that's exactly accurate.
Don't be silly.
Like,
I wonder if you could like ask him to pick them up. Are you far from them or no?
They are in North Jersey. They're actually close to where I went to college. But no, I would not go and pick that up. And I said this a few times. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. I love it, and I can't wait to steal auctions on it.
I know it's gonna be fun.
I'm
excited to bid on wax on here, honestly.
Like, and I really mean that. This is a beta. It should be like an alpha. It is not ready for public use. There is like, I'm not even talking about this like, let's actually, I'm gonna re-pull my screen up and we'll end with this too. Let's compare it to Fanatics. Like, let's just compare it to Fanatics. What is it? It's Fanatics Live.
Fanatics.
Oh, this is the wrong one.
Are you trying to find the auction house or the Whatnot style platform?
I forgot like which one was PWCC's Fanatics Collect. Like, guess what I can see very quickly.
I still don't know what time zone it is though, Dave.
Hey, but guess what, Kai? Guess what you do have? Hours! Fucking hours, Kai!
Yeah, I guess so.
I can see, oh, it's this timing. Or, like, this also looks very boring. There's no imagery. There's no background. There's nothing like... I guess actually, to be fair, this is...
I mean, you also have to consider, though, like, obviously we're shitting on this, but, like, Fanatics/PWCC has been auctioning cards on their site for, what, like 3-4 years now?
Then fucking steal their ideas!
No, I'm not saying that's not a good idea. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure they just wanted to put out the site to start getting people to sign up. I don't know. I'm sure they'll update it at some point, but...
Will they?
Obviously, it's not great.
Probstein does not have a website as far as I know.
He does now.
Oh my god, he's got a website. Jesus Christ, it's not a website.
It looks like they shut their website down, basically. And turned it into this. Honestly, though, if cards end up doing well, 97% payout on $1,000 card is actually quite good.
That's pretty good.
That would be the best anywhere, I believe.
Now this is the SEO side of my brain. So Rick is, I think like a 56-year-old. I have no idea how old Rick is. I know he's obviously an older gentleman. You understand the importance of online because you have been on eBay for 21 years and you're very happy to say you had a $930 million in sales. Sure, whatever. Why do you not own probestein.com? I'm going to type it into search and see what comes up. I don't know if it's going to be safe, so I'm not going to show my screen because who the fuck knows what could be up there. Let's see like what probestein.com is. It's nothing.
Is it one of those buy this URL things?
No, it's not. It's someone named Sid Probstein who it's nothing.
There's really just nothing on here. Wow. He has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, 3. That's the first thing I typed into actually. Like, and it's so funny that like Rick almost gets it. He almost gets it, but I wonder if I did an SEO, if I actually did like a little audit of his site, I would find anything useful. I guarantee you no, but I'm curious.
You should audit it and email him and ask for a
job
contract work.
I don't want to. I did, however, reach out to a consignment business for the director of marketing role.
There's a lot of those to choose from. Let's see. Consignment or an auction house?
Consignment.
So consignment on. Oh, I know who it is.
You can say it.
It's up to you. It's your thing.
I don't give a fuck. Go for it.
I just actually sent cards to them. Funny enough.
Did you?
Yeah. The one thing I will say is their response time is literally the worst thing in the world.
Wharf Sports Cards. I apply for the director of marketing role. I think and know they could use someone like me to help their business. Not only because I'm good at what I do with sports cards, because my 9-to-5 job is in SEO and digital websites and marketing and design and all that good stuff. And I fucking helped BMW, Lego, Mini, and all these other major brands. You can't tell me I can't fucking help a sports consignment business when I know more about it. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Let's make something happen here. I'll answer emails too, I promise.
I was interested that I was like surprised that he was like hiring someone else. Like I can't imagine he like works on insane margins because I'm assuming he only gets a cut of what gets sent in, like a percentage or two.
I have to imagine they're doing well because they're paying a good amount of money for a director of marketing. And
yeah, it's just him right now, or is there other people?
I don't know.
Because he's literally, to my understanding, just a middleman between a consumer and fanatics, right?
I don't know.
That's what, to your understanding too, right?
That's as far as I know. Like, I don't know anything other beyond. I reached out for the role. I applied. He's going to schedule interviews a couple weeks from now. I'll begin reaching out on November 6th to schedule interviews for the week of the 10th through 14th.
Wow.
I would work for him. I don't give a fuck. I applied to Alt multiple times, and I just shut on Alt yesterday because they fucking took 2 weeks to process an item. I'm a professional, but you have to handle yourself in a professional manner to get results. And Alt taking 2 weeks to process something is unacceptable in the fact, when you think about it, 2 weeks in sports cards could be thousands of dollars, if not tens of thousands of dollars of difference in a single item.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's something to appropriately be like, hey, what the fuck? And guess what happened today? The item got processed and it was in my vault.
Yeah, that's funny.
Bitching works. But yeah, anything else you want to touch on, Kai? This is a pretty good episode after we stopped talking about card shows.
Yeah. And nothing really else. I mean, we kind of hit a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I think guys for watching and listening. Next week, I get shot in the back of the head by Rick Prostein and his goons.
You lose
I'll see
super
you
bitter
guys then.
status.
What?
I said you lose super bitter status.
I lose a lot more than that. I'll see you guys next week, possibly. Bye.